Hey everybody, and welcome back to Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. We finally sang the damn song. So let's get back to where we left off. The Virtuous mission was a complete wipe. So now we need to figure out what's going to happen next.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet, approaching Soviet airspace.
Kaz, is that
Arriving
you?
at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last
Do those
chance.
things even exist
Show
now?
your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad.
So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
Did they miss
Just
the
looking
broken
for a
arm?
statement.
Does that mean they're after you too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This
Fox
is still one
die,
step
you
ahead
say?
of ours. The reason I came to see you,
Hounds, you say?
Jack,
Hmm.
it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
Chin
The
stroke, chin
situation
stroke.
has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban.
Not allowed that in the hospital.
This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson?
Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB 754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard that. The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin, of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. Serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
As I said last time, it's a real thing.
The research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far? Right so far? Right so
Uh-oh.
far?
Yes,
And the
That's an
American
interesting bug.
government denies any involvement in the
Ahem.
affair. Is that right as well?
Oh yeah,
that's
the
correct.
boss
We
is
were not
something
involved
else.
in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in a violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
Oh yeah,
I've said it once, and I'll say
I'm
it
not going to be
again,
going through
our
all the
government
optional
has
codex
nothing
stuff,
to
but
do
yeah,
with
the boss has been through a
And
lot
I would
during
like
her
the
time.
army to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence.
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this
Bloody
is
hell,
not merely
alright.
another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to resign the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal,
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
Are
So
the
there's
Russians
our
going to be
setup.
helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
MiGs.
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3.
Bloody
Bearing
hell.
south. I'm about to lose it.
Oh god, we're going straight down. Just nosedived into the floor. Jeez. This seems like a lot of money and equipment to just let scatter to the winds. Alright. Welcome back to Selino Yarsk. This is basically the exact same spot we started in last time. That's it. Yeah, just, that's, you know, what, 3-4 million in US taxpayer dollars just dumped somewhere into Pakistan.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss.
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
No,
Man.
it's...
You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel and his faction?
Yeah,
If
it's
supporting
basically the
current regime
proto-Metal
helps us
Gear,
avoid a
but we'll
nuclear exchange,
get to that
that's what
later in
we'll
the
do.
game.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Oh, must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany.
Snake doesn't watch
Prisoners
movies.
dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan. But I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
What?
Yeah, it doesn't sound like the
How
great
much
Snake
money do you
used.
have to just throw
So what should I
around?
call you?
You know, let's just use 0, like we've been doing all along.
All right then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
From square 0. My frequency is 140.85. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last chance too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate. Her frequency is the same as during the Virtuous mission, 145.73. She'll be recording your mission data as well, just like the last time. That frequency is also the same, 140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint. He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology. He'll be going up against some of the world's
He'll
most
be
advanced weaponry when
filling
you
in
infiltrate
for
the research facility.
Nastasha
If you
and
have any questions, just ask
Pliskin,
him. His
like
frequency
in the previous games.
is 148.41.
Mr. Sigint. Got it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
So much for the
How
whole
will I know
area being
this Adam
polluted.
guy when I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from
Yeah,
that
so why
nuclear
are we
blast.
here?
No one else would dare come close. The password is, who are the Patriots? And Lali Lule Lo.
Lalo. Gotcha.
Fun fact that I
You've been
didn't mention
equipped with a
before,
45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I
Oh,
thought
boy.
standard Fox
but
procedure was procure on
Lali
weapons
Lulelo
acquisition.
was a deliberate sort of
Circumstances are different this
translation
time.
wonk,
You're now on an
because
official
those
mission
syllables
of the United
never appear
States
in
government.
Japanese.
It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent. To the Khrushchev regime, at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme
Yeah,
caution.
and that was the idea,
Understood.
was that they used
Commencing
syllables that
Operation
didn't
Snake Eater.
exist in Japanese, because then that makes it kind of weird and creepy. Yeah, no pressure, it's only nuclear Armageddon. So, let's get ourselves good and camoed. Middle of the night, so naturally we're gonna be decked out in black. So now we're basically completely invisible because it's pitch black. Don't need to worry about that because there's nobody here. Oh yeah, we should check out, here we go. We got ourselves a 1911, no silencer. No trank gun this time either. Oh hey, it's the swamp from before. Carefully drop down. Horse. Ah, there's the wreckage. Probably want to clean that up, considering this is supposed to be like classified tech. How does it taste?
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
Boss.
That arm still hurt?
It's gonna in a minute.
What are you doing here?
She defected, you goon. That's what she's...
Go home.
Where's my gun?
Go home. Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead. You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
Yeah, thanks to you. Broke my gun.
Boss!
I needed that.
I'm not your boss anymore. There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your
Yeah,
boss.
he's getting
There's
thrown
no
around like a
need to
rag
prove
doll.
that you are virtuous here. This isn't America.
I never understood that with the bullets tumbling end over end. That's a real thing. That means that your rifling is no good.
That should stir things up a bit. You'd better hurry.
Yeah, basically the bullets tumbling end over end
The border is
means
60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
like your barrel is made badly. It basically means that the accuracy is going to be completely piss, but
I didn't.
it does a lot more damage that way.
I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country
The question
or your old mentor?
that sets up the
mission
rest
or
of the
your beliefs?
series.
Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings?
You will spend 3 whole more
You don't
games
know.
figuring that out.
But sooner or later you'll have to choose. I don't expect you to forgive me. But you can't defeat me either. You know me too well. Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long.
Yeah, I understand it was actually one of the few good 3DS ports. Also, ow.
If
That
we meet
seems just
again,
cruel.
I'll kill you. Now, go home.
Yeah, I understand it's quite a good port. It's basically like the PS3 version. Loads of other games had 3DS ports and they were miserable.
This is Snake. Major Zero.
I read you, Snake.
I was ambushed by the boss.
You were what?
The drone's been shot to hell. It's up in flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for you.
Yeah, I know. But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
To be fair, we didn't exactly come in subtle.
Volgin isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
Snake, I know how you're feeling. It's hard for me to believe, too, that a legendary hero like the boss would go over to the Russians. That she'd double-cross us like this. But that's how it is, and if you don't accept it, you'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem. In terms of sheer technique, I'll never be able to beat her. I know that all too well.
You've got to do it, Snake. She's your enemy and your objective.
Enemy? We were together for 10 years, and now you tell me she's my enemy?
Enough. Hurry to the factory where Adam is waiting. Scouts have probably already been sent out to investigate the explosion. You've lost your weapon, right? That means you've got no chance of winning in a battle situation. Whatever you do, don't let them see you.
Yeah. After looking through the footage of last episode, I've learned my lesson. Apparently I need to play a lot more cautious. So, here they come.
Who was that?
Nothing here. Oh, come on. There we go. That's them down. Easy. Didn't even get an alert off. Did the boss say so? Yeah, that's what she said, but she was kind of alluding to. Okay. That's the way we need to go. We should explore around a little as well. There should be some supplies, like some... We're gonna need some kind of weapon. Do I at least have... Okay, I do have my sonar, so I can... Great. All the items that were here previously are gone. There's a mushroom, that's no help. Alright, let's get moving. We're not even going to be able to like collect any food properly. No. Is there any... Yeah. Okay.
Who's that?
we've got some... let's actually look through our backpack and see what we actually have. A whole lot of piss all. Okay, I think that guy's actually coming to investigate. So let's back off. It's fine. As he goes back to his post, we can creep up behind him and give him a whack.
Nobody here.
Oh, he hopped down. Alright. Let's get up behind him. And... Hi, friendo.
Answer me.
Let's have a word.
If you slide down cliffs, you won't take any damage. Speak. Let go of me.
You can interrogate guys for hints.
If you slide down cliffs...
Alright. They changed it so that tapping enemies doesn't break their neck, but instead just chokes them out. But instead they added a throat-slitting mechanic, so you can dispose of enemies a lot more intentionally. Is that... Ah, yeah, that's an actual guy, okay. Yeah, basically, if you've ever seen the movie Hunt for Red October, you just assume that everyone is speaking in Russian, but it's like being sort of auto-translated. It does make it a lot easier. Hi, friendo. Go to sleep. Some items down here as well. No M16 this time, but we got some new camouflage. You got any items on you? Some chaff grenades. Rasvet. So we're looking for Adam. Apparently no one wants to go bloody near this place because of the pollution that apparently doesn't bother Snake at all? Question mark. So let's poke around and see if we can find anything useful. Snake is special, yes. Hey, K-47. Oh, I didn't get to show this off last time. Down here, there's a friend. Nope, not camouflage, backpack. So we've got a friend here. That is Kerotan. He is a Japanese prefecture mascot, I believe. Like, he's the iconography of some like part of Japanese city, I think. Or a brand, I don't remember. But he's like a mascot of some variety. There's about 30 of them. There's one in every map in the game. Oh, damn it. I know where about 5 are. C-Box. Okay, we have a gun now. No sign of Adam. Line detector, always good. We appear to be missing something. Where's the thermal goggles? I know there's thermal goggles around here somewhere. We also appear to be missing a Russian spy that we needed to talk to. Thermal goggles are kind of important. We do need them for a lot of stuff. Bug juice, not super important for us. Oh, I didn't show this off before. There's a ladder up here. That's just strange. I could have sworn there was supposed to be some thermal goggles around here somewhere. There's an item. Alright, well, we'll get the item in the corner and then we'll actually try and properly find this Adam guy. Zombie! Oh yeah, I should show these off. Zombie. You can look like a weird gangster, I think. Let's just leave it on woodland for now, and we'll change the uniform to Tiger Stripe. And woodland is just generally a good, like, everything setup. Like, if you don't want to mess around with changing camo all the time, Tiger Stripe is just good always. Where the heck are the thermal goggles? That's really strange. I swear they used to... Come on, hop over. No. I swear there's thermal goggles supposed to be around here somewhere. Is it behind the box here? No. I heard movement. There's nobody here. There's the thermal goggles. I knew they were around here somewhere. I'm definitely hearing movement. Like footsteps that aren't mine.
Sorry I'm late.
Cut the engine. They'll hear us.
Are you the agent they sent?
Are you Adam? I thought you were supposed to be a man.
Adam couldn't make it.
All right, say the password. Who are the Patriots? Who are the Patriots? Answer me!
He's striking a pose to intimidate someone.
Trapped.
Get down!
The weapon that is the bane of everyone who plays Hunt Showdown, and the best weapon in Resident Evil 4.
There.
The Mauser C96.
Your answer.
Beautiful piece of kit. I'd love to have just like a replica one just to put on my wall. And here's our femme fatale, this being a Bond film, as you know.
The name's Eva.
Oh yeah, super necessary. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be giggling like a chimp about that now.
This wasn't part of the plan. What happened to Adam?
What's your code name?
It's Snake.
Snake, huh?
Yeah, his smile is just too good during
well,
all
I'm
that.
EVA. Are you here to tempt me?
I mean, if anything, it's Snake who's the one's getting tempted. He can't take his eyes off you.
What happened to Adam?
Colonel Volgan is a very suspicious man. He decided Adam wasn't the right person for this mission.
And you were?
Yes,
Why?
because I can do things he can't.
I heard you used to be a code breaker for the NSA.
I was. 4 years ago, I defected to the Soviet Union with Adam.
Mauser military. The broom handle.
It packs quite a punch. Nice to have when you're on a bike.
You held it sideways and used the muzzle jump to create a horizontal sweep. That was impressive.
Bet you've never seen that technique in the West.
It's imitation, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a Chinese Type 17 pistol. Around here, even that's hard to come by. Don't worry, though. The one I've got for you is American-made.
I hope you're
45.
ready for Snake to nerd out.
Incredible.
Do you like it?
The feeding ramp is polished to a mirror sheen. The slide's been reinforced, and the interlock with the frame is tightened for added precision. The sight system is original too. The thumb safety is extended to make it easier on the finger. A long type trigger with non-slip grooves. A ring hammer. The base of the trigger guard's been filed down for a higher grip. And not only that, nearly every part of this gun has been expertly crafted and customized.
Fun fact, a lot of those modifications became standard.
Where'd you get something like this?
I grabbed it from a Western munitions armory. It probably used to belong to one of your officers, and there are more where that came from.
He's putting his ear to
You had
it.
this with you, didn't you?
Oh hey, my trank gun.
Better take this too.
What's that?
A disguise to make you look like a scientist.
A disguise?
Yes. You're here to rescue Sokolov, right?
Sokolov's still safe then?
Yes. He's being forced to continue his work on the Shagohod.
Where?
At the lab. They've got a whole army of scientists there developing new weapons. Security is tight, but if you disguise yourself as a scientist, you might be able to sneak in.
Yep, it is right past her belly button.
We'll see, won't we?
That is dangerously low.
The safest way in is from the rear. First, you'll need to head north through the jungle. You'll come to a heliport used for shipping materials. Pass the heliport and continue north, and there will be a large crevice. Descend into that area and you'll reach a cave. Move through the cave and you will arrive at a mangrove swamp. After the swamp, there'll be a warehouse. Make your way through the warehouse and you'll come out just south of the lab.
Got it.
And just what are you doing there?
In close-range combat, a knife can sometimes be more useful than a gun. By doing this, I'll be able to hold a knife at the same time and still keep the gun steady. That way, I can instantly switch between a gun battle and a knife fight.
Unimpressed look.
Right, let's get going.
That is just like the flattest expression.
Why don't you take a little rest?
I'll be fine.
Yeah. That way you can make it a
You'll never make
gunfight
it in your
or a
condition.
knife fight. Whichever you
It's a jungle
please.
out there. There's still an hour before dawn. It's dangerous to be out in the jungle at night without a guide.
What about you?
I have to get back. I can't be gone for too long. They'll start to suspect something. Don't worry. I'll keep you updated over the radio.
That's it?
My orders are to provide you with information, nothing more. You look disappointed. All right, then. I'll do something special for you. I'll stand watch until dawn. Now be a good boy and lie down.
Whoever wrote that knew exactly what they were doing.
I don't know you well enough to trust you.
How well do you have to know me to trust me?
I don't know if I can trust anybody.
I keep saying, like, originally this game was going to be a Bond like pastiche.
Gonna get that?
So, you know, they're really leaning into all the stereotypes.
She's right, Snake. You should get some sleep. Although in your condition, you really ought to be back in the ICU. Whenever you save the game and quit, you'll go to sleep. Sleeping allows you to gain back stamina naturally. Depending on how long you sleep, you may also recover naturally from sickness and injury. When you're tired or hurt, the best thing to do is just get some sleep. So do yourself a favor and take a nap. Doctor's orders, okay?
Yeah, okay.
That's a fun thing, is that healing in this game isn't just you eat a ration and that's it. You have very limited healing items, but the main way to do it is to just, like, let your health either come back naturally or just, like, leave the game and heal it that way. Excuse me. What are you up to back there? Snake, you're too predictable.
What's the matter?
We're surrounded. I see 4 of them.
Oh boy, these idiots here to get their asses kicked again. It's the Ocelot unit.
We've got company. It's the Ocelot unit. Let's get out of here. Hurry. Don't forget your gear. Here, give me a hand.
So this was the game that added actual reasons to do a no-kill run. Yeah, they do basically look like sort of Nod soldiers. But this was the game that added actual reasons to do no-kill runs, because whenever you fight a boss and oh shit.
Damn it. Ocelot.
But if you actually do,
Pass them on my bike. I'll call you later.
if you do actually take down a boss with a stamina kill, then you get a bonus. I don't think you get one for fighting the Ocelot unit and not killing any of them. Really wishing I had some landmines. Oop. Do not lie on the bed. Oh crap! I've been immediately spotted. Alright, what we want to do is we want to not bother with the stun grenades, we want the real grenades. Turn, how do I take off silencer? There we go. There we go, that's that one down. Are they gonna still come in here? Yeah, I hear them running. Okay. Have fun! Later, idiots. So we're gonna nip. Alright, they're coming back in. We're gonna nip out the back. Oh, we should have our motion detector active. Okay.
I see him.
What? Oh shit. That's the guy up there. Coming up. Oh. Man, they made the gunplay feel a lot better in this game. Okay, they've backed off, and I think they're just waiting for me to advance on them. Let's maybe stay away from the barrels. This is by no means a no-kill run. That's him down. Where is last one? There's apparently one left. I already took out the sniper. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Fun fact, enemies can hear your sonar pings. Try and get this guy in a grab. Oh, it's the machine gun guy. He's always the one that's left. It's always him last.
Nobody here. I see him.
Hi, Fredo. You're coming with me. And... chop. You can't do grabs when holding long weapons. Alright. That's victory. Future bosses I will try to do with stamina kills. That was 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember that.
I've been waiting for this moment. That's it. That's the stance. I don't think so. What? A female spy? This bitch is wearing perfume. Stay where you are. I've had enough of your judo.
I see you've got yourself a single-action army.
That's right. There'll be no accidents this time.
You call that an accident? Well, it wouldn't have happened if you hadn't been showing off.
What did you say?
It's a nice gun, I'll give you that. But the engraving gives you no tactical advantage whatsoever. Unless you were planning to auction it off as a collector's item. And you're forgetting one more very basic thing. You don't have what it takes to kill me.
Remember what I said.
Let's see.
Oh, poor Ocelot. He's basically the butt of this game. Just roundhoused him with a bike. Son so good. This game is so good.
Shots. That thing only carries 6 shots. The Makarov carries 8. You have to get a feel for how many you have left.
I mean, or just count.
This is a high-class weapon. It's not meant for shooting people.
Damn! This isn't over yet.
Oh, I hope not. I'm looking forward to giving you some real grief.
Why?
He's still young.
You'll regret stopping me.
That's putting it lightly. Basically, the entire world is going to
Damn it.
regret.
I've got to get back before he does.
Is going to regret Snake stopping her. You're just gonna rally your way down the Russian jungle on a motorbike. All right, so Ocelot unit defeated. Let's move on. Ah, yes, I know where we are. So, you may remember in the first part I said don't fuck with the alligators, they have an instant kill attack. If they catch you in the water, you will go into a death roll and that kills you instantly. So actually, I'm going to save.
Saving the game, Snake?
Also, we should give Sigint a shout. See what he's up to, see if he's got anything interesting to say.
Snake, do you know the creature from the Black Lagoon?
Nope, never heard of it.
These scientists are investigating a place deep in the Amazon called the Black Lagoon, and they get picked off one after the other by this fishman thing. And there was this scene when the heroine is going for a swim, and the creature sneaks up on her from underwater. Oh, I thought my heart was going to stop. I mean, of course, the 3D effects in It Came From Outer Space were a lot more intense, but...
It wouldn't be referring to you coming from outer space, would it?
Ooh, got him.
Rude! Why do you say that?
Because no one on Earth could be as charming as you.
Saved it.
Fine, I'll just get to the point, Snake. Be careful of what's around you when you're in the water. Just imagining you swimming in those jungle rivers makes me think of you being attacked by
just
a fishman.
saved it.
I appreciate the concern.
Fishmen aren't the only things that'll attack you in the water. Really be careful out there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm more
And
concerned
don't
about
be
the
attacking any of the girls
Gavials.
going for a swim either.
Are you calling me a fishman?
You started it.
Alright, and let's give Sigint a shout.
Yo! You're Snake, aren't you?
Yo.
And you're Sigint?
None other.
I heard that you're an expert on weapons, equipment, and cutting-edge technology.
Close.
Huh?
I am the expert on weapons, equipment, and cutting-edge technology. I'm the guy that designed your trank gun, active sonar, and motion detector. If you want to know anything about weapons or equipment you find in the field, just send me a message and ask. Later.
So, you may know this man already. This guy is Donald Anderson, who would later go on to become the DARPA chief in Metal Gear Solid 1. Oh, coral snake. Don't mess with them, they're poisonous. If we go all the way to the left here, that looks like there's a straight shot, but what we want to do first is equip some bug juice. Because we're going through a swamp. There we go, bug repellent. Since we're going through a swamp, this will stop us from getting any leeches for a while. Is it? Ah, there we go, it's X. Oh, can't see shit, Captain. We go all the way to the left here. There's a secret area. There's some goodies that we can get. Man, is this... we wading through honey? What the... oh, what do you want? I'm trying to show off some secrets.
Snake, are you there?
Eva,
Did you miss me?
did you make it without any trouble?
No one saw me.
So you're back with Vulcan.
In a matter of speaking.
What about the boss?
Yeah, she's here too.
Better be careful.
Thanks, I will. The boss and I get along pretty well, though. I guess we traitors have a lot in common.
Why would anyone want to defect? Betraying your country like that, I just don't get it.
Are you talking about the boss?
Why do you do it? Weren't you born and raised in America?
Yes, in a small rural town. I never even knew there were other countries, other cultures, other ways of thinking. Until I went to work for the NSA. And one day, I'd found I'd lost faith in the things I'd been taking for granted.
What did you see? What was it that made you want to change sides?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Try me.
I saw the universe.
I like the touch that Eva's keeping her voice down when she's on the radio.
The universe as the intelligence community sees it. I realized that the gravity in this universe was holding me back. That's all. People and countries are both changed by their environment and by the times.
That sounds like what the boss was saying.
There's a world of difference between this country and America, but it's only a difference of position, a difference of perspective. Coming here made me realize something. Half of what I'd been told was a complete and utter lie. The other half was a conveniently constructed lie.
Where's the truth then?
It's hidden in the lies.
Are you lying too?
Who knows? I've been trained to make even the most severe falsehood sound like the honest truth. Weren't you?
No.
No.
I believe
he's the
I have to.
he's the
It is
muscle.
a lie.
He's just some
That's
grunt
part
with
of
a
my
gun.
mission.
I'll have to remember that. If you need me, give me a call on the radio. My frequency is 142.52. See ya.
Yeah, she'll give us hints about, like, local geography and stuff. So over there is some shinies for us. We want to go over and get them. So if we start shimmying, I hope we have enough stamina to actually make this, because I'm suddenly not confident. Oof, just about made that catch. You could do that in Metal Gear Solid 2 as well, you just never had any reason to. Scooch, scooch, scooch. Croc cap. So, I can't remember if it's an item or... yeah. Take the bug juice off. So now, we have the croc cap, which, if we wear this, we can go full Monster Hunter. But, it's basically just a crocodile head. If you wear it, then enemies that see you swimming in the water will think you're a crocodile and they'll ignore you. It's handy. We should have the thermal goggles equipped. Oh, that's eye searing. Wow, that hurts to look at. Okay. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Okay, let's try and thread the needle between them. Oh, did you hear that little sucking noise? Actually, I'm gonna... There we go. So that little sucking noise that you just heard, that was a leech attaching to us. Fetch some of these. There we go. So that's some food set up for later. And some grenades down here. So, if we go into the cure screen, there we go. Oh, that's right on his bum. Oh no, Snake! You've got a leech on your ass. I'm gonna quickly say this. So, cigar removes leech from the bodies. Removes leeches from the body, rather. Don't do this. Never do this. It will remove the leech from the body, but not after it's vomited up all the blood that it's taken from you and basically anything else. That is a really good way to get an infection. But if you've got no option, then... Marijuana... we might as well top ourselves off. I'm not even gonna cook it? What the hell, Snake? God, that can't be good for you. Get about a quarter of it. Is it around here? Ah, there we go. Yeah. So if you see that, that's a pitfall. It's full of spikes. Don't fall down that. That's instant death. Bolshaya passed. Now the gameplay begins again. Actually, I should probably have my trank gun equipped rather than the AK. Oh yeah, you can equip food items as weapons. That will be relevant for some stuff later. But for now, we need to get past this electrical fence. It's a gap just here. Don't touch the sides. Oh, that's landmines. Careful. I can't remember if you can still crawl to pick them up in this game, because I know they removed it in one of them. Come on, don't get your legs stuck. There we go. Claymores aren't stealthed in this game. Also, just for safety's sake, I am going to approach the mines from the sides. There we go. So there's a number of ways you can get past an electrical fence. Oh, that's a dog. Let's carefully... There's a guy. Okay, well, let's get over this fence sharpish before he comes to investigate. Carefully hop. It is possible to land right on top of the fence. Oh, there's a man. I don't know if that hit him, but let's not stick around to find out. Hey, that did get him. Alright. There's two dudes there. Tag you in the leg. And there's another dude up on the hill I've just noticed. Hey, got him at that range. Okay. Oh, God. These thermal goggles are terrible. I can barely see. Yep, all just your imagination. Wait for the trank to kick in so they fall over. There he goes. And a couple of seconds later, he should drop as well. Whoppa! And the man up there goes down as well. Could have sworn there's more dogs around. Where the fuck are they? Oh, hang on. A friend. Guards can actually hear that noise and they'll come and investigate. It's handy if you know where they are. Also, if you keep shooting them, eventually their battery runs out and they just start, like, going brrrr. Alright, so here we are at the helipad. Okay, one guy, two guys. Let's not tangle with them if we don't have to. But bases are a very good place to scavenge for goodies. Also, that's a machine gun. If enemy goes onto alert, they will man it and they'll fucking shred you. We're gonna quickly dip into this little trench down here. Because there's goodies. Snow. No, let's leave the rat alone. We need to find a way into this base. There's got to be a gap in the fence somewhere. Okay. The fixed camera does come in handy sometimes. Storage closet. Some actual food. And a mousetrap. Put them down, eventually they will just spawn a small animal. You have to push the doors open carefully, otherwise you'll just slam through them and that makes a whole lot of noise. Okay, here. If I find a Kerotan, I will shoot. Oh, I will shoot it. But I'm not making an effort to find every single one. That would take a long time. I know one of these rooms has a dude in it, because I remember getting caught out by him all the goddamn time. Okay. Where? Ah.
Nobody here.
No, nobody here. Ah! Oh, is that what I think it is? If it is, we might be able to... Oh, no, damn. There's some TNT somewhere. We can do something really fun if we can find it. Ah, it might be in there. It might be in there. Life med. D-med. Antidote. Wait. What's... Oh, digestion medication. Yeah, if you eat something rotten, there's a chance you'll get a stomachache, which makes you throw up all over the floor. Antidote if we get poisoned. Oh, that's for... Oh, serum. Food poisoning and venom poisoning. Those are two different things. Okay. But if I go into backpack, we have the life medicine. That is the only thing that can directly heal health. You don't just eat rations. Okay, so this is the radio shed. But, I'm just gonna put you to sleep. Carefully peek around the corner. Okay, that definitely hit him. There he goes. Just a mouse. Oh. Oh crap, they're gonna wake that guy up. I hope that's what I think it is, because I never got to show that off in Metal Gear Solid 2. I believe it is. It's a book! These are guard traps, basically. You put them down, they'll come and investigate and be distracted. Okay, so they're not waking up the machine gun guy. It was the dude by the helipad that got knocked out. Gotta be careful, Snake, because I don't want you getting zapped. Oh! Okay, that dude I knocked out before appears to be having a hard time. Okay, I really need to save my trank ammo. But unfortunately, we're not going to be able to show off the thing I wanted to show off. But what I can do is give the Major a shout.
Good, you've reached the relay station, but stay alert. That station is an enemy strongpoint. The security is bound to be tight.
But there's no other way to get to the crevice if I don't make it through.
Exactly. The crevice leading to the cave is in the north of that area. Find a way to slip past the enemy and head north.
Oh, come on. Say something about the...
First, enter the cave.
Ah. He's got nothing to... There's a way to get him to, like, talk about the, Oh, is this it? It is! This is the munitions shed. Alright. We're gonna do something that's gonna make our life a lot easier in future. So if we go to backpack and equip... Where is it? There it is, TNT. He's going over there. What we're going to do is we're going to pop that right there. And wait, so yeah. Have fun, lads. Alright. Where's out? Okay, just follow the wall along.
This is HQ.
Patrol here.
Shit.
Enemy position unknown. Going into high alert.
I'm sick of you.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
But we have just removed that helicopter from play. Oh! Hi! But we've just removed that helicopter from play. Which means we don't have to fight it later! Yes, you would have to fight that helicopter later if you don't destroy it here.
Ah, you're here at last. Looks like the boss's info was right. Twice now you've made me taste bitter defeat.
And it was your own fault. Didn't we kill all you lads? everybody knows about
But you're
that
mine now.
noise. And also that gesture, the
All of
finger
you,
guns.
leave us. It's just you and me. No one to get in our way. Ocelots are proud creatures. They prefer to hunt alone.
Fun fact, those old revolvers were well known for accidental hammer slips, which would just cause it to go off, to the point where it was a pretty common practice to only load 5 shells, and then have the hammer over the blank spot, so it wouldn't randomly go off in your pocket.
This time I've got 12 shots. Okay. Draw.
Alright, Ocelot boss fight. I am going to try and stamina kill him. The Ocelot unit will occasionally chip in. Oh, that's a snake.
Not bad, eh?
Oh, just missed him. Ah, I thought I could get to cover in time.
You won't get away from me! Get away from me!
You can use the bee's nest to distract him.
My hat!
Oh, I shot his hat off.
Not bad.
Whenever you hit him, Ocelot will always immediately retaliate. Also, let's do something fun here.
I've never felt a tension like this before. That's so different from simply changing a clip.
You have to strike a pose.
Exhilarating.
So now he's dual wielding. Oh. He hit one of the bee's nests around my end now. Oh, alright. Oh.
Excellent.
Well, that didn't work.
Nice shot.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna... So we picked up that snake. What we're gonna do is we're gonna equip that snake. That's a coral snake. They're poisonous. So we're gonna...
That range, huh?
Downtown.
You're all talk, huh?
There we go. So now that snake is in play on his side of the field.
I've never felt a tension like this before.
Oh, he's reloading. That means...
That's so
bees!
changing a clip.
Wait, what the fuck? I said bees! Hang on. Let's try something a bit more direct. Try this, Chuckles. Whoa, snake. Ah. Oh crap, I picked the wrong side. Oh, that got him. Oh, right in the dome. And that finishes him.
Damn it. He found us.
Ugh. Props for staying, to both of them for staying calm during all that. I'd be wigging out. The bees! Not the bees! Ugh. Ugh. Content warnings, content warnings. How the fuck does that even work?
You were lucky. We'll meet again.
Can't imagine the level of just like sludge that his guns must be covered in for killing that many hornets with his... just by twirling. You died. Alright. And now we've fallen down a big hole.
Snake, are you okay? Snake!
Snake!
Snake.
Are you all right? You're not hurt?
No, that was a hell of a drop, but I'm fine. Looks like there's no way back up, though.
I see. Well, anyway, it's good to hear you're not injured. Slipping and falling may not have been part of the plan, but getting into that cave was. Proceed further into the cave. The cave seems to be structured like a maze, but there's an exit somewhere. Find a way out of the cave and head for the aqueduct.
All right, but it might take me a while to get through this cave.
Are you hurt?
No,
Is it the enemy? Did they set a trap for you?
not that either.
It's
Then
pitch
what is
black in here.
It's dark in here.
Dark.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
it's
no
a
light
cave.
anywhere. I should have brought a flashlight with me.
So what you're saying is that it's going to take you a while because you don't have a flashlight.
Right.
Snake, if you don't have a flashlight, you should be looking for a substitute.
You spell it out for
American
him.
soldiers these days rely too much on ready-made equipment.
Here we go again.
What was that?
Nothing.
Nothing.
American soldiers rely
Yeah,
too much on
it's fine.
ready-made equipment. And not only that, they can't seem to
Yes,
grasp
thank you,
that one
Dad.
piece of equipment can have multiple functions. Back when I was in the SAS, we never had that problem. We were trained to use every piece of equipment in as many ways as possible.
See
If
Snake
you don't
in the
have a
back just being
flashlight,
like,
look for something
oh
else.
boy.
You need to develop flexible, innovative thinking if you want to... Hey, are you listening to me?
Yeah, of course I am.
First, take a look at what you're carrying with you now. Don't you have anything that can provide you with some light?
Yeah, we do. If you call him again, he will just spell it out for us, but we do have the thermal goggles, which can at least give us a step in the right direction, but for killing... for beating Ocelot using the trank gun, we get the animal's camo. I can't remember what it does. I would need to be reminded. But that provides us with a little bit of light. Well, that's no help. Okay, let's try and use the thermal goggles. Oh, God. No, that isn't helping in the slightest. Do we have a map? Okay, we do have some amount of map. Alright. Let's do this slightly differently. Taking off the bloody thermal goggles. Go and equip the cigar. That will at least provide a non-zero amount of light. You can at least see where you're going. Swimming in the dark, Snake. Not a... Okay. My brain's telling me this isn't the right way to go just yet. We need to find the... There are night vision goggles down here. You just need to find them. Oh, also, we should get some food while we're down here. Oh, I'm gonna need the thermal goggles back again. Oops. Since we only need a little bit of food, we're gonna have the crab.
Pretty tasty.
God, this is nightmarish. Ooh. This does actually provide us with a little bit of vision. Didn't realise that. This kind of a direction. One of these little side areas has night vision goggles in it. Froggy! Leave them alone. No sense bothering them. Oh, hi. I don't know if that one's venomous, but I'm not taking the chance. Snake bee. Wait. Huh, I thought I saw something. Never mind. Serum. That's the water. This is going to take some figuring out. Wait, no, this isn't... This isn't the water we were swimming through earlier. Ah, here we go. Torch. Oh, and of course we have the incendiary bombs. Also, these are Russian glowcat mushrooms. Let's call paramedic, because she has something fun to say about those.
I see you've caught yourself a Taiwanese cobra.
No.
The Taiwanese cobra is native to Taiwan and southern China. It's quite vicious and carries a potent neurotoxin in its fangs. Be careful.
Okay,
If
glad we got it
Go
first.
into the survival viewer immediately and use the cure option to inject yourself with serum.
Sounds interesting.
Don't ask me.
Huh?
The guide doesn't say. If you absolutely have to know, then you'll just have to try it yourself and see.
I love how that becomes a running joke throughout the
You
game.
were going to ask, weren't you? About the taste?
Maybe.
I'll talk to you later, Snake.
What does she have to say about the
I
mushrooms?
see you've caught yourself an arowana. The arowana is an ancient fish that lives in tropical freshwater areas. Because of its large size, I don't think you'll be able to capture one alive. Ancient fish like the arowana are living fossils. They've hardly changed their form since the Devonian and Jurassic periods. Other ancient fish besides the arowana include the coelacanth, the starlet, and the knifefish.
Oh, that's how you
Almost
pronounce
all
that.
organisms on Earth have evolved in various shapes and forms, but these fish have kept the same form for hundreds of millions of years. Baffling, isn't it?
I mean, if it works, it works.
Well, I can see you're not interested.
Not at all. I love ancient fish.
Why?
They taste pretty good.
Yeah, if you eat something before calling paramedic about it, she will Snake will make a remark on its taste. That's enough futzing about with the codec for now. We'll worry about it later. But... torch! We've now got an amount of light. What's down here then? Nope, I'm turned around already. What's down here? This cave area has so many like little side areas with hidden stuff in. So we want to... oh. Alright, who's ready for some underwater swimming in the dark? This is an entirely safe thing to do. Oh, I've had nightmares like this. Oh, ration. Wait, what? There's nothing here. There was just that ration. Oh! Oops. Sorry, frog. Nope, didn't mean to do that. I wanted to check the map again. Okay. Keep moving. Oh, we can actually see in here because there's daylight. Wait, is there stuff at the bottom of the what? Oh no, there's just some fish. Don't need to worry about that. There's a bunch of stuff down here that you are definitely going to want to get. Like, you want to explore this place thoroughly. There we go. Such as an extra battery. Oh hey, I can actually light the torch while I'm swimming. That's handy. Probably not a good idea to have it that close to your head, but... quick map check. So we want to go this way. Wait. Ah. Yeah, because the crawl space brings us out on the top. I remember now. Going to keep this going until we reach the end of this area. Like even if we go a bit over time, then I'll just keep it going. That shifting noise when you change angle really sounds like there's some like horrible grinding going on. Like there's some stuff rubbing together that shouldn't be. here. Another dead body. Poor git. Oh god, bats. Yeah, if you come through this area with the torch, the bats will freak out. So... okay, we're now into the cave proper. Let's explore this place thoroughly as well. Because there's a shotgun. Oh, you can keep the torch going even when you're underground here. Well, in a crawl space, rather. God, again, I've had nightmares like this. Not trust this in the least. Snow uniform. Hang on. We don't want to go there just yet, because that's the exit. Yeah, we want to go and investigate the other way first. Hey, froggies. Excuse me. So, if we put the torch out... then... the bats don't mind us. Nope, that's the way we came from. I do appreciate that little sort of... contraction there, just to indicate, yeah, you've been through here. More bats, let's not bother them. Smoke, smoke, supplies. Wait, what? Is there just two different paths that converge on the same area? It is. Oh. Alright, let's have some quick food. This is actually making me kind of hungry. Let's see that cobra. Snake eater. Again, just tearing chunks out of a raw creature like that, that probably is like really bad for you. Like, that seems like a really good way to get, like, food poisoning.
Not too bad.
Too bad, he says. Alright, so, it's almost as if I know what's coming. Let's have that off, that on, that off. And we'll take the thermal goggles off, and we'll put the bug juice on. Bees! If you're ever being pursued by bees, don't dive into water because they'll just wait for you to come back up. It will get the ones that are on you off you, but you'll just end up getting stung again if you come back up.
I am the pain. I will guide you to a world of anguish beyond your imagination.
Some good ham in that voice acting.
Let's get started.
Alright, boss fight number 2. Straight in there. that thing that he throws at you, that's basically like pheromone. Ow. There we go. Cut him out of it. Ow. It's fine, you can tank it. It's not that much damage, it just makes your aim go weird. Ah, get off. Let's get round behind him. Oh, of course he turned around. Right in the dome. Phase 2. I wonder what that posturing is. Is that like sumo stuff or what? Oh, that doesn't look healthy. God, do you even have nerve endings anymore? Say hi to the bullet bees. They heard. Any more? Let's... Oh. Alright, we've been hit. So that bullet bee is now suffering from a bullet bee wound. Oh, that hit me right in the back. Bullet bee eat away at the inside of the body. Kill it. Disinfect. Bandage. There we go. Okay, so you don't need to stitch and... See you, idiots. I've got my bug juice. Oh, crap. So sneaksy. Get up. Okay, and let's get him while he's...
Go, get it!
Sit still. Ah. Alright, let's go with the AK for a second. That might be a better bet than the shotgun. Okay, AK not working. Use the bug juice. Yeah, so the bug juice means that they only... Circle around again. Yeah, and you also see this. Oh, running out of shells here. I can't keep this up. Ooh, did that drop right at his feet? That. Oh, but it didn't work. God, this guy's soaking it up. Down my last couple of shells here. I need to end this.
That all you got?
Okay, do your spin, and then... Alright, enough fucking about with trying to get headshots. Let's just... Well, that didn't work. Crap. Get rid of this. Oh god, you can hear it buzzing in the cure screen. Whoa, that's horrible. So, disinfect, knife. Oh, you don't even need bandages, alright. Oh god, that's a grenade. Swim to the other side. What's this? Is this... Ah, grenades. That might be a good shout, actually, to try and get rid of his armor. That's fine. I got the bow juice. One more. One more. Oh, I immediately got the armor back, you dick. There it is, finally down. The bees. Oh hey, finally got a trophy.
The pain.
I didn't think I got this far into the game when I last played it. That explosion is never explained in the game because the reasoning is all of the Cobras have this little bomb strapped to them that blows them up when they die so they don't get captured. That's why they all explode. That's never explained in the game, as far as I know. Like, apart from, like, 1 or 2 codec calls. But since we stamina killed him, there's some goodies up here. Oh no, that just leads back into the cave. Oh yeah, there's this weird little lip, isn't there? So, running... Whoppa! There we go. That gets us the Hornet Strike, which basically means that if we ever shoot down a bee's nest, instead of attacking us, it will fly around us and follow us, which is very useful because you can lead them into certain areas. Alright, and I'd say that's a good spot to call things to a close now that we're finally out of all that. We are now out of the cave. Anything around here? One cutscene. A UFO! Aliens! Or just Russians on weird rocket scooters. Alright. So, we're going to call things to a close here. And we will pick up another time. As I said at the end of Metal Gear Solid 2, assuming I'm right about what's wrong with my internet at my out-of-town setup, we'll be back normally on Monday, if I am right. If I'm wrong, we'll not be back until September. Please see my Twitter for details.
Have you seen 007 From Russia with Love?
Now we get to the good stuff.
I don't like those movies. Real spies are nothing like James Bond. It's pure fantasy.
Snake, I don't think the Major's going to like you saying that.
And even though it's fiction, I can't help but comparing myself to Bond.
What exactly don't you like about James Bond? I mean, is it the fantastic gadgets, the cars, the guns?
Major,
Snake, wouldn't you like to have a gun shaped like a pen?
what good is a pen gonna do me in the jungle? I'd look like a fool.
Then what about a snake-shaped gun? You could make it look like you're grappling with a giant snake and then get a shot in on the enemy while they're distracted.
Okay, now you're being ridiculous.
We'll make you a snake-shaped gun that folds up and fits into an attaché case.
Will you give it a rest?
Oh, I get it. You're worried about how to handle the ladies, aren't you?
No.
I knew it. To tell you the truth, I don't like the idea of playing hanky-panky with enemy femme fatales either. But that's part of Bond's appeal. You could learn a thing or two from him. I mean, what about this Eva? What are you planning to do with her?
I don't even trust her yet.
No, that's not what I mean. You can't let yourself get involved. This is a game of spy versus spy. She's using you just as much as you're using her.
I realize that.
You've got to grab the initiative, and to do that, you have to get the upper hand in the relationship. That's what a spy is supposed to do.
Get the upper hand? I don't think I'm cut out for that mission.
Maybe if you change your code name to 00 Snake.
Major.
007 is the biggest thing to come out of England since the Mayflower. I wouldn't be surprised if they made 20 more of those movies.
Didn't you know? The Major is a huge James Bond fan. Don't get him worked up like
They're
this.
still making Bond movies to this day.
Maybe you don't
Brosnan's my
realize
favourite.
that now that you've got him started talking about Bond, I'm going to have to listen to him lecture for a whole hour after he gets off the radio.
You have my sympathy.
It's too bad you can't enjoy such a great movie, though.
I guess I'm just one of those people who can't enjoy spy flicks.
Anyway, with that beautiful image in all of your collective minds, I will see you next time, which may be Monday, maybe several weeks from now. Who's to say? But if I'm right about what's wrong with the internet, then we'll be back. If not, then we're not. Anyway, until then, thank you all for joining me. Good night and much love.